Yo, we back with a reacts. Part 5 of this fucking interrogation damn near, bro. This shit has been so cringe to watch. So cringe to watch. But yeah, let's try to stomach it and finish this shit off. 42 minutes in, part 5.
People don't want to see men dressed up in dresses. Transgender.
That's not exactly what I said.
What did you say?
I said the reason I am so popular and I'm so famous is that there's a large contingent of men who don't want to wear makeup, who still want to make money, go to the gym, be strong, drive a fast car, be traditionally masculine, and don't want to be shamed for that, and they don't want to be called toxic for that. That is the reason I'm so massively famous. That is what I said.
What do you think of transgender people?
That's nothing to do with me. I'm not transgender, and I don't understand the issue like they do. They
Are you transphobic? Do you consider yourself that?
Transphobic? What? Afraid?
We kind of, yeah.
I don't live in fear, my friend. I have no problem.
You have a dislike of transgender people?
I don't know any transgender people.
Do you have a dislike of what they stand for, what they are?
No. Why would I?
I don't know.
That's not my issue. That's not my issue. And that's actually quite interesting because when
Did he say why not?
I don't know.
That's not my issue.
Oh.
That's not my issue. And that's actually quite interesting because when I was attacked, a lot of these stupid articles like BuzzFeed, because it's ridiculous, that first point proves anyone with a brain knows that that's garbage. When they attacked me, they lump a whole bunch of things in together. They say misogynistic, racist, transphobic. They just put them all together at random.
No,
I'm mixed race.
By the way,
I don't know where they get these. They just get these buzzwords and put them in a sentence.
By the way, I completely agree.
It's crazy.
I've had the same thing done to me.
Okay.
And I'm not calling you anything. I'm asking you what you personally believe you are.
Righteous.
It's not an issue I discuss. What I do discuss is that...
So you support transgender people?
I support individual liberty. I'm a libertarian.
Yeah, so you support transgender people?
Sure. Why not?
Exactly, yeah.
So, but my point is, as a whole, you're saying that I'm saying I don't want to see men in dresses. I'm saying no.
You support gay people?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm saying there's a large contingent of men in the world who like the idea of the traditional masculine view of the world, who feel happy when they watch 80s action heroes with big muscles and they run around. And there's nothing toxically masculine about having a fast car and a beautiful girlfriend and making a bunch of money. And
nothing at all.
Absolutely. And those are the people who are my fans.
I'm saying, but the problem is, okay, I'm going to interrupt you just to say this. No.
Okay, but you're saying that I have a problem with men in dresses. I'm saying no. The people who watch my content.
Answer that question. You've answered.
Yeah, but the people who watch my content don't want to see men in dresses. Clearly, I don't wear a dress. That's the point I'm making.
Why they're watching your content?
No.
You're not wearing a dress.
No, but that's the point I'm making. That's the point I was making. There's a large contingent of men who are not interested in the things that perhaps the YouTube algorithm's trying to feed them.
I think there are lots of... Look, when you support masculinity and masculine traits, I'm with you, right?
Okay, so you agree a man should protect and provide for a woman?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you agree if you were walking down the street with a woman, you'd be responsible with her safety?
Yeah.
Cool, absolutely. So if that woman wanted to walk alone at
I don't think I have authority over the woman as we do that.
Okay, so let me ask you another question, Piers, because we are professionals. Let's say your woman decided...
So what, you gonna let her go? Are you seriously gonna let your wife go and do something fucking dangerous? There's no way in hell, bro. There's no way in hell. There is no way in fucking hell. I'm trying to think of something like... Are you gonna go let your wife go fucking... I don't know, maybe he'd let his wife go swim with sharks. Maybe he'd let his wife go play with a bear. Maybe he'd let his wife go fucking fight a man. Who knows? I don't think that's protecting your wife if you let your wife do some shit like that. And the swimming with sharks, if it's like actually safe, I can see, but that's something as a man I would look into. I'm not gonna let her just go jump in the middle of the ocean where she sees sharks and call me wrong for that. I'm not gonna allow you to do. I'm gonna allow a man to do that. That's fucking dumb. It's.
She wanted to take a nice little walk through the south side of Chicago at 2 a.m. and she wanted you to go with her, and you were responsible for fighting and dying on the spot if she was attacked. Don't you think you would say to her, no, we're not going out right now, it's not safe?
Yes.
Okay, so you'd have authority to make the decision. So
no, I wouldn't.
So
I would say, I don't think you should. If she decides to, it's her own volition.
Well, if she decides, you're not going to stop her.
I have no power to stop her.
Completely.
But you think you do.
No, I don't think I have power to stop her.
You clearly do.
No, I think I have power to make the decision. I think, no, that's not sensible.
So if you have the power to make the decision, you have the power to stop her.
No, because...
And that's where we differ. And that's why I think it's interesting about you. I don't think you really think through what you're saying.
I think through what I'm saying so carefully.
Yeah, but Andrew, what you've literally just said is that you have the power to stop her.
No, I said I don't have the power to stop her. I'm not going to lock her in the room. I'm saying that...
So if she wants to go on her own...
Then she's going to go.
Then
But
you
as a
don't have authority to stop
Okay,
her.
but as a couple, if we're going to sit there and decide if we're going to take this,
You asked me, would I feel a sense of responsibility for her safety? Absolutely.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
So
would
let me
I have
finish,
the
Piers.
power or authority to stop her doing it? No.
No, of course not. So let me finish, Piers. You're not going to stop her walking out the hotel. Of course, it's her decision. She's a sovereign individual. My point is that usually in a couple, you sit there as a team and you discuss, and perhaps on certain issues, the woman will know more about X and she'll decide X, and the man might know more about Y and he'll decide Y. So I'm saying if we're as a couple and we're sitting there and deciding, as a couple, as a team, and she says she wants to take this late night stroll, I'm going to say, you know what, I'm going to veto this one. I'm going to call veto.
Do you believe in...
It's dangerous,
right.
which to a degree would give me, in that particular scenario, a degree of authority. If she said, I don't want to listen to you, Andrew.
It doesn't give you authority.
If she says, I don't want to listen to you, Andrew, I want to go on that walk, then what can I do? Say, well, then
you don't have authority.
Then I wish you the best, my love.
Then you don't have authority.
Cool, then it's a semantic argument.
Not really.
I think
it's the complete opposite of what you said you had, which was authority.
No problem, Piers. No problem. But I think
Let
we
me
actually.
Ask you about what do you believe about depression? Do you believe depression is a real thing?
I believe that feeling depressed is real. I don't believe depression as a clinical disease is real. No.
Really?
Correct.
You don't believe people can be clinically depressed?
I think PTSD is very real. Unfortunately, I have some friends who suffer from that. I know that feeling depressed is real. I believe that
Yeah, I've said the same thing. I believe that there are the actual things that can go wrong with your brain to make you not be able to control it. But I do think this whole depression and anxiety wave is just pushed by the pharmaceutical companies, because bro, everyone gets depressed, everyone gets anxious, and it's like you don't need to take pills for it. If you're depressed about something and you know what that thing is, then change it, fix it, make it better. Like, obviously you can be depressed about someone passing away and stuff. I've been diagnosed with depression. I've been diagnosed with PTSD. I've been diagnosed with anxiety. The things I can control, my depression and my anxiety. The things I can't control is my PTSD, how I sweat constantly, how I feel like I can't take a full breath. And if I want to actually feel like my chest get its weight off of it, I have to breathe in as deep and as long as I fucking can. I fucking pan off and start thinking about other shit that happened in my fucking life. Like, those are the things that you cannot control. But the depression and the anxiety, you can control 99% of the fucking time, in my opinion.
Number one power you have against these things are taking control.
If you got any explanation, comment down below. I'm all ears, and I'm as open-minded as they come. I'm as real as they come too. That's the only reason why I even give my opinion on that. But yeah, if you have any explanation that you think would change my mind, comment down below. I'm all ears. But I think most things people are depressed or anxious about can be fixed.
Trying to take control
without pills.
I believe that the number one power you have against these things are trying to take control of your own mind and affecting your own life. I believe that it's not healthy to hand over all your power and believe that depression is an outside disease that you can't affect. Right. I know that when I've had difficult periods in my life, and also many of my friends, like I've said, suffered from PTSD and been through terrible things. I've lived a very difficult life, and I know people who have. That the things that made them feel better is when they woke up and said, you know what, I'm not going to allow this to damage me anymore. I'm going to take responsibility. I'm going to get up and I'm going to fight this as hard as I can.
Right. And by the way, on that,
even with PTSD,
so we agree.
My favorite speech is the Rocky Balboa one.
Okay, so then we agree. No, we do.
Here's where we don't agree.
Piers.
You don't. Hang on. You got to let me interject when I don't agree with you, right? Where I don't agree with you is that there's no such thing as clinical depression. There absolutely is.
Well,
it's a proven scientific medical reality. There's a different argument about have we gone a bit too soft, right, in schools and all the rest of it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do I think some people moan and whine too much about their lot in life? Definitely.
Okay.
Are we a victimhood society? 100%.
Okay.
Is there such a thing as clinical depression? Absolutely. And my argument is that if you actually bracket everybody who's not clinically depressed and doesn't have the genuine medical condition, then actually if millions of people are deemed to have depression, the ones who really need the help don't get it. Well, that's my point.
Well, that I would agree with. You're right. I think it's certainly an overused term.
But you don't accept there is such a thing as clinical depression.
No, I don't.
And that to me is a damaging view.
Okay. Well, let me explain why. If someone comes to me and says I'm clinically depressed or I feel very, very sad.
They hand that shit out, bro. All you gotta do is just say you're fucking sad and they'll hand that shit out. I know firsthand, bro. They will just tell you you're fucking depressed if you come there talking about you're depressed. Wonder why. You're upset with something going on in your fucking life. Fix it, man. Like, and if it's something that you can't fix, like someone passing away, my dad passed away. I grieve about it all the fucking time, but I can't let it hold me the fuck back. I can't go my whole fucking life crying every fucking day. I got shit I gotta do. And I feel like dealing with it on your own is way, way more healthy than taking a bunch of different types of pills to find one that actually works. That's what threw me off about the whole medicine, is that you try it for a month. If it's not working for you, then come back. Try it for a month. If it's not working for you, come back. You know how many people get out of their because there's ups and downs in life. You know how many people get out of their fucking downs in life in a month? Of course they fixed their fucking depression, but now they're paying you monthly for fucking pills that aren't doing nothing. It's a placebo pill. I swear. I bet it does work a little bit. I bet it can actually do something, but it's not fixing your problem. It's not bettering you. You did not change nothing. You're just forgetting about it and ignoring it. You might as well be getting fucking drunk.
I would say the first thing you need to do is stop accepting the identity of a clinically depressed person. Stop accepting you have no control over this. And what you need to do is stop identifying that way, and let's work together to try and fight against it.
There isn't an eminent doctor in the world who would tell you there is no such thing as clinical depression. Who would not tell you that some people, it's simply beyond their control.
Johann Hari wrote a book saying exactly that, my friend.
He's not an eminent doctor.
No, but he's
a journalist.
I said depression wasn't real long ago and was attacked for it. Then Johann Hari wrote a book which
What's
actually...
What's going to do with Johann Hari?
Because he wrote a book proving me right. Most people...
Johann Hari's a journalist.
Sure. And my point is that a lot of people who are clinically depressed are suffering with something in their life, and if you fix the problem in their life, perhaps they won't feel depressed anymore. That's not a disease.
Yeah, but Andrew...
That's situational.
Andrew, you're simply wrong.
If that's what you believe, Piers.
That's what I believe.
I don't believe in things that take power away.
There is not an eminent doctor in the world
Piers,
who would agree with you.
Piers,
Do you think you know more than doctors?
I can't become clinically depressed.
Why do you know?
Because I don't believe in it. I can't be haunted by a ghost if I don't believe in ghosts.
Well, that's like saying I'm never going to die because I don't believe in it. It's ridiculous.
Perhaps. But if it allows me to live a life where I feel happy and content within myself.
This is that little area where you lose me.
No, I don't lose you.
You are, because somebody with your following says
the thousands of people who have emailed me saying, my doctor told me I was clinically depressed and it's a disease that I have got in my brain and I can't be fixed. And I started listening to you and I realized that that's not the case and I can fix my own life and you're the only person who has ever helped me.
Oh, Andrew.
Thousands of people have emailed me that exact email.
If you think you are single-handedly curing people of clinical depression, you are living in cloud cuckoo land.
I am reading the emails of people who I have cured of clinical depression.
Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Tate's helped me a lot with my life. That's why I started this YouTube channel. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for years. I did it whenever I was a kid. Was really fucking good at it, and my aunt saw, because we were doing pranks. My aunt saw it and she got upset about it and made me delete it and grounded me from YouTube. So I couldn't make a YouTube. Then I turned 18. Then I was just really depressed with everything that was going on in life, and I was in a hole, and I was drinking all the fucking time. I was doing nothing for my fucking life. This motherfucker has saved so many goddamn lives, man. It's crazy, and it's just people that message him. Like my kids saved my life, but that didn't save it didn't get rid of my depression. It didn't get rid of my anxiety. It didn't get rid of anything that I fucking deal with. Me actually being productive, which everyone should do. I think it's literally something we have to fucking do. We've always been productive. The fact that we think we don't need to be productive is insane.
You're reading emails from people who have believed you when you say there isn't such a thing, and they've probably never been diagnosed clinically depressed. They just want to go along with...
Are you going to be upset about the Bible then? There's no proof that God fucking exists. There's like, it has helped people. That's the thing. Like, you can, I don't really believe in the Bible. I believe in something. I don't know. That shit makes my brain hurt whenever I think about it. But the Bible has helped so many people and put them down the right path and made so many great families because of the teachings that are in it. It's all positive teachings. It's teachings that should be taught. Like, people believe social media more nowadays than actually like reading something from history. Like, we've been on this earth for so many fucking thousands of years as humans. I'm sure we have it down to a fucking T on how we should act and what we should act like before we had fucking medicine. But I'm in that there. Part 6 coming right after this. Yeah, deuces.